Hi guys, I apologize for the washing machine. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about the upcoming eclipse season and how that may affect you because of Saturn's retrograde and then Mercury and Venus going into retrograde like damn near at the same time. So I want to talk to you about the effects that potentially it could have on you spiritually and like physically. And with Saturn going into retrograde and then boom, we have eclipse season happening with Gemini. It's gonna be hard. That's literally what I'm hearing, is it's gonna be hard. So the first, right now with this, there's gonna be illumination of gifts because the Queen of Wands has a lot of fiery energy around her because she's set in her ways right now. And I do want to say that there's always going to be gifts that more than meets the eye, right? It's very psychic. So I'm hearing that if communication doesn't like off the bat, just like up front, like you're going to know it in a roundabout way. So information is going to come out in like a topsy-turvy kind of way. So like intuitively you already know, but information just hasn't been said verbally. So like make it like it's kind of like backtracked, if you know what I mean. There's a bit of investigation like in for physical proof. If you're looking or fishing for physical proof, you'll just know spiritually or intuitively, and that's how that is. So there's heightened psychic awareness, so you'll see things from a mile away, but it's best to hold back on information that you already know until it's the proper time to use it. And I'm hearing be responsible with the information that you know or you psychically be aware of, because there's just things that you can do to get yourself into trouble. And so some of you are just actually going to use this to get out of situations where, for instance, say you have a problem with someone gaslighting you and you just constantly you feel down or you feel out, and all of a sudden you psychically aware of something, and then you're just like, okay, you know what, I'm not accepting this behavioral pattern. It's going to be a complete behavioral shift for you is what I'm hearing. So communication for you can actually be a little hard at the moment, and I want you to be aware of that, because some of it is just situations that you have to die. I'm hearing communication might actually have to die off for a little bit before you actually like physically speak to someone, because you know too much, and that knowing too much is actually make you not aware of other people because you're too focused on yourself. So I'm hearing a spiritual rebirth is in order because of this expansion that's coming up. So some of you are actually rebirthing a situation. For some of you, it's new ideas that are going to come about, new creative adventures, new thoughts, new actions coming, new opportunity. I'm hearing new opportunity. New opportunities to create something that you wanted for something for so long. With the World card, I'm really hearing that some of you actually may be having an opportunity where you'll be able to say something to someone and they actually make that happen, or they open a door for you. Because we have emotional and like physical completion, and then we have this with the Wheel of Fortune. So some of you actually may be getting really great news about what you want in emotionally. So some of you actually may be getting married, or someone could be proposing to you. So it's just like, just keep doing you and like celebrate yourself. But I'm also hearing that someone is like trying to basically watch and record you, or like trying to get you caught up in the moment, and like it's best just to stay busy and keep to yourself so people don't have ammunition to use this against you, because you'll be too busy like working on yourself and not paying attention and giving what these people want. So if you have people like this, it's time to cut them off. Now, like, you're just in your own little world creating whatever you're creating, and this is saying that opportunity is not going to miss you by. Like, sometimes you're going to like miss some things, and that's okay, because it's not the time for you to actually like see them. So just find strength in knowing that things will actually come to you. So you just got to give it time, because it's not supposed to like make you be like in a rush or anything like that. So this inner strength is like you're because I'm hearing you're taming your like worst fears, and you're like rising above them, because you're like, I can't accept this anymore. And you can't accept that there's just things that just run you up at night, and they just like constantly just like clock wheel with the hamster. So this is saying with the star is you have resources available to you, so use them. For some of you, if you're really looking forward to starting like a vlog or something, like do it. For one of you in particular, with this Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you're kind of on shaky ground right now. So I'm hearing that someone actually may be moving back in with parents, and it's like killed you. It's like, how do I get this done? And it's foreseeable future. For some of you to start over, like it's gonna be a change, but don't feel ashamed of yourself. So we have the King of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So logically, this King of Swords is telling me that logically your thought process, for some of you, for some people who, you know, are males watching this, sometimes your thoughts get in the way of your emotions. And so your thoughts are taking like all over the place. So you're feeling with your heart, or you're thinking with your heart and feeling with your mind. And this is saying your thoughts are just going a mile a minute. For two of you in particular, because I'm seeing a couple, for two of you in particular, these individuals who have been waiting for this partner or a partner to come back, I'm hearing that there could be an off chance that after this is all over, someone could be extending out a line of communication or coming back into your life, or you'll actually find the person that you want to be with. But I'm hearing friendship is in order for two of you to start off with. So I'm hearing fireworks, maybe a 4th of July celebration, New Year's, you know, major times that we celebrate. And it's going to bring out a side of you that's super emotional, that you just wanted for so long. And there's emotional fulfillment in that. So I wanted to tell you that. Just keep doing you, and, you know, put no attention, but be very wise and be very concerned about how you speak to people. Because if you're going to be a snot-nosed brat, or you're just going to be like super bitchy, things are going to happen. I just want to tell you, things are going to happen, and it's just like reverse karma. So some of you are breaking away from situations and patterns that are limiting you, and you have victory. So some of you have fought tooth and nail for something, and you'll actually be recognized. Like I'm hearing someone's actually going to get a promotion, or some of you are going to go back to work, and everything that you've done, hard work, is going to pay off. So some of you are going to start off, you know, making something for yourself that no one can say that they did that for you. Oh, we're going to go there. Okay. So we have this. So some of you actually may be inheriting some things. Some of you, for the females that are looking to potentially get pregnant, I'm just going to say that towards the end of August, some of you may actually be expecting some news. So it's time to start saving and putting stuff away and being financially like secure, because if you're not, you're just going to keep struggling. So some of you who are breaking out of this situation, I do want to tell you there is some addictive things that are going on. So some of you are addicted to social media, and one in particular, that with this emperor, you're like sitting there watching with the empress or whatever, watching a person that you may have been acquainted with, and it's actually made you super isolated. So some of you actually may be coming out of a breakup with this person. And so I'm being told that to tell you that if you're going through a breakup, or you went through a breakup and you're still stalking your social media account, or someone's saying something about this person, it's best to just keep to yourself. Because when you like a total head rush, you know what I mean, it's gonna steal your peace. That's all it is like you're gonna steal your peace, and that's it. Like, it's very deceptive. And I feel like someone has stepped in between you if something has happened where something has been cheated. So I really feel like you kind of feel like you've been cheated on or something. So like your abundance, I just want you to know that your abundance is not going to come from the past. It's not going to come from that relationship. So with this Empress, when I was saying that some of you could actually be in a relationship, boom, I knew it. Some of you actually may have a kid with this person. And I knew that a child would come out from this abundance. And like I said, the abundance is not coming from your past. So it's time to stop crying over spilled milk. It's time to focus on your present and what is coming, to plan for your financial future. And for some of you that have kids already, I want to tell you this summer, if you can afford it, I'm hearing that it's time to take the kids on a trip, or it's time to give them an adventure. Just don't be impulsive and don't sell lies. So it's time to make their dreams a reality. So in that instance, the image that I got in my mind or whatever is signing them up for, summer camp or taking them. But the image I saw was at a water park. They were going down a slide on a tube and they were having a ball of their life. So they actually could be meeting a friend group, or you could be meeting someone in your group or whatever, moms, dads, whatever, that parenting, you know what I mean? There's an extension of friendship and joy and celebration in the Three of Cups, but I really feel like your heart is going to take off. For some of you with this Page of Cups and the Fool, some of you are setting off an emotional adventure that it's don't be foolish. Don't get your hopes up. Don't just rely on your emotions. You know what I mean? Because there is a bit of praise coming in. I do want to tell you, for some of you, they may be getting into a whirlwind relationship that relates to marriage or to a proposal that you're writing checks you can't cash. So some of you are just really gullible about some people that just keep you on a line. So they just keep you driven. For some of you, you're really about to piss someone off. I really feel it. Someone is really about to be pissed off in this situation, for whatever the reason may be. Now, what I'm going to tell you, for the many messages that are coming out, I really do feel like the reason these are coming out is because it was time to have this conversation because of Saturn, because of the way that we're going into eclipse season. We're starting this retrograde for 3 planets. Saturn's gonna come in. It's just there's a lot of communication and psychic things, so our emotions are gonna run super hot for what we feel is no reason. So we have new beginnings and a fresh start. Your home is protected by angels. Honor and trust your feelings. A favorable outcome. We have healing work, and we have a sense of humor. You're guarded and protected. You're on the right path. So some of you are actually going to start something for yourself, and it's going to take you on a journey, and it's just going to drive you with the Chariot. So let go of fear. Admit the truth and act accordingly. Write about your feelings. This is your life purpose for some of you. Your home is watched over by angels. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. So we were talking about some of you are getting out, stalking your ex, things like that. Go forward fearlessly and trust and believe. Now, I'm not reading these messages, and the reason is because I think they're pretty self-explanatory. They're just messages that you need to know, and that's it. And I mean, like I said, these are very vague. So we have trust and believe. So trust and believe and honor yourself, honor your feelings, honor your commitment with the 3 of Cups and then the 4 of Wands. Honor yourself, honor the commitments that you have, honor and be grateful for everything that you've been through, because this brings you back to your center. It brings you back to the joy that you know that you are not reliant on other people, that you can be who you are. So it says lean on God for help. For, a couple of you that I saw, that you could have a relationship coming that you wanted for a long time. Romance angels are helping you. And it says use your imagination, you will see the answers. So some of you are being called to get into a creative mind and tap into your dream place and lucid. Some of you actually may pick up astral traveling for the first time in a really long time. So if you have a fear of dying through an astral state, it's because your subconscious fears that. You fear death. And there's nothing to fear of. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. How you die and is on your entire soul contract. I can't not explain that. So we have the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So, and this goes on to creating new things, new opportunity, new adventure. So we have lost lands, gifts, memories. And I said that at the beginning. Some of you are going to have psychic connections that some of you stop talking to people, but yet you know things in a weird about manner, and so and you know this, you don't need proof. So I did say that. We have deep cellular healing. We have loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let go. What was it? Some of you have a social media addiction and you're addicted to people. So it says you got the love, Hadrian, codependency, boundaries, baby steps. Action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. We're going back to the start. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions, new beginnings. Lifting the veil and questioning everything. This is very important because of the expansion between Jupiter and Saturn is going to expand the mind. It's going to expand gifts. It's going to expand that. So invite that expansion energy in to your heart and keep it with a grain of salt, and make sure you set boundaries. So this is all past, lead home, intuition, authority, turn your gaze within. And then we have the 7 star sisters, birthing, creation, tapestry of life, expression. So thank you so much for tuning into this reading. I hope that this retrogrades season and the eclipse season in Gemini are very thought-provoking, gift-provoking, and make sure that you use your gifts wisely and responsibly. Use your words responsibly if you have to talk, because we all emit frequency, and frequency can be negative. So just make sure that you're in good company. Don't gaslight, don't lead people on. Use your words, express how you need to express, and keep it pushing. Like, do not just be constantly bogged down in someone else's game. Like, you are the master of your own life, so make that master be you. Master your own demons, let go of subconscious fears and worries, and just live life, man. Like, we're all here for one reason and one purpose only, and that's to learn and to expand the human condition so that we all can bask in the gifts that we have given, and to heal. Like, that's literally what we are, is to learn lessons and to heal and, make it better for the next generation, so on and so forth. Like, just love, man. Love your fellow creatures. Love your earth. Love yourself. Like, that's all you can do is love yourself. If someone can't love you, then you know what? F them. Like, they don't need you in their life, and you don't need that. You don't need that hostility. You don't need someone to just gaslight you and lead you on and say that they love you when they don't. They like you. They like the power that you give into them. That's their addiction. That's you being trapped in a situation that you don't need to be in. Break away, free yourself, and allow yourself utmost love and condition. Allow yourself to be unconditionally alive. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that when you see this, that you see everything and how this resonates. It could be 6 months from now, it could be a year, it could be 3 months. Who knows? It's a timeless video. So utmost love, peace, and happiness. Love you guys.